What's going on, guys? It's Cole, and welcome to GPS Season 5, Week 6. So last week, we failed to end the undefeated run of the Tokyo Togekiss, so let's see if we can rebound by defeating her brother, the Black City Zekrom, or, as he was known in prior seasons, the Minnesota Nidokings. In the 3 seasons we've been in the league, this is the first time we faced him, so let's check out his team. So first for the Zekrom, we have his X tier Shadow Rider Calyrex, his S tier Zeraora, his A tier Azelf, who he dropped his Gyarados to pick up. For the B tiers, he has Crobat, Darmanitan, and Chandelure, who he dropped Rhyperior to pick up. And for the C tiers, he has Xatu, Aselgor. He had Drampa, but traded it away to Vero Beach for female Indeedee due to Psychic Surge stopping priority moves that wrecked him last week against El Paso, and Mr. Rhyme. So the team I'm expecting him to bring is Calyrex, Zeraora, Azelf, Crobat, Darmanitan, and most likely Indeedee, but if not, then Aselgor or Mr. Rhyme. Okay? So let's check out our team. So for our team, we have our X tier Flora the Magearna, our S tier and team mascot Jetstream the Dragapult, our A tier Marshall the Conkeldurr. For the B tiers, we have Voltrunner the Raikou, Eclipse the Necrozma, and Gale the Mantine. Then for our C tiers, we have Shocker the Exploud, Brainiac 5 the Uxie, Sandy the Palisand, and Sir Leak-a-Lot the Surfetched. So the team we're bringing this week is very specially defensive. So starting off, we have Magearna with max special defense and HP, Dragapult with max attack and max speed to hopefully Oko Calyrex with assurance, Uxie also with max HP and special defense, and then Raikou with max speed and max special attack. And then we have a couple with split EVs. So we have Conkeldurr with max attack, 126 EVs in defense, and 126 EVs and special defense. And then we have Necrozma with max special defense, and 160 EVs in attack, and 100 EVs in HP. Alright, so I will see you in the battle.
Alright, so the team he is bringing is Shadow Rider Calyrex, Zeraora, Azelf, Crobat, Darmanitan, and the female Indeedee he got from his dad. So he leads off with Azelf, I lead off with Uxie, I go for Trick Room. I see that taunt coming, and my mental herb says, no, you don't get to stop me from doing this. So we get the Trick Room off nice and easily. And now I'm thinking, oh, maybe he'll taunt again. So, I figure. So since I'm faster, I'll go for Stealth Rocks. Here I think about switching, but then I'm like, nah, I'll go for Stealth Rocks, because I'm faster. So I get my Stealth Rocks up. As does he. So we just trade rocks that turn. And this is when I definitely decide to switch into Magearna. Who then eats a flamethrower to the face. Oh no, sorry, I forgot. Taunt. And then she eats a flamethrower afterwards. That's fine, because I wasn't planning on having her use Trick Room anyway. So the taunt does nothing to hurt me. So I go for Floor Cannon. And take him down to Sash. And then eat the flamethrower to the face. Which does way less damage than it normally would have because I am super specially defensive. So we take it down with Volt Switch for the first KO in the battle. So I used Volt Switch because I figured, hey, I'll swap into something and then that'll convince him to swap into something else different than he probably would have. So I go for Eclipse the Necrozma in the hopes that he brings out Calyrex. Because Eclipse can kind of take an Astral Barrage. I mean, it's going to hurt a lot, but we can take it because he is super specially defensive, like I said before. But if we can live an Astral Barrage, then we immediately kill it with Shadow Claw. Because Shadow Claw with the Life Orb is a guaranteed one-hit KO. Especially with the Stealth Rocks up. That's fine, I had no berries anyway. Yep, so I figured he goes for his Astral Barrage, and like I said, it hurts a lot. We live on 14 HP, but murder it with Shadow Claw. So Necrozma gets another KO in his career, and then immediately dies to Life Orb Recoil. But that's fine. He did what he was supposed to do. I kind of made him just to take on Calyrex if other members of my team were unable to. So it worked out though. Alright, so we go back into Uxie, and he sends out the Indeedee female that he got from his dad. So she takes Stealth Rocks, gets up Psychic Surge. So Psychic Terrain is up, blocking priority moves. We take Stealth Rocks damage as well, and we go for Trick Room. Indeedee goes for Shadow Ball, but we eat that for breakfast. No big deal. So we get the Trick Room off. This is the most I have used Trick Room in literally any battle this season. I use it like 3 times. I've never gotten it up more than once. But hey, I'm not going to complain about that. So we go back into Magearna, because this is what she's here for. To wall the Indeedee. She also eats up that Shadow Ball. And then here comes the move he probably was not expecting to see. Steel Roller. Deals massive damage and gets rid of the terrain. Goes for Shadow Ball again. Brings us down to 39 HP, gets a special defense drop. So I can either go for Flare Cannon and possibly miss, or Volt Switch and switch out. So he withdraws Indeedee and throws out Crobat, who will take big damage from Stealth Rocks and will not like this Volt Switch at all. It surprisingly lives. Gains health back from its Guava Berry. And we go back to seeing who we use it this time. So I go for Volt Runner. So I expect him to swap out into Zeraora. I could have used Scald, but I figured I'll just go for Thunderbolt in case he decides just to sack off Crobat here instead of something else. I could have gone for Scald or Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball was in case I had to use Volt Runner against Calyrex. With the Assault Vest he has on, he easily eats an Astral Barrage, and then, just like a few others, immediately kills Calyrex. So yep, he goes into Zeraora, gains its health back from the Volt Absorb, that's fine. Trick Room ends. And it's a battle of the electric types. The fast electric types. So he goes for Blaze Kick. No crit. Nice. I go for Scald, hoping to get a burn. I don't that time. He goes for Close Combat. We live on literally 2 health. He gets the defense and special defense drop. So this next Scald is going to do very nice damage. We still don't get the burn. So I decided to just sack off Volt Runner here. So this is the second battle in a row Volt Runner has lived an attack on 2 HP. I don't know why. So he goes for Plasma Fists and takes down Volt Runner. So I go Marshall, thinking I can hit a Mach Punch, even though he's probably going to switch into Indeedee, so it's really not going to matter. Honestly, I should have Brutal Swinged, because Indeedee would have gone down there. But I figured, hey, whatever, that's fine. So she goes to red from Stealth Rocks, gets up the Psychic Terrain, which will block the Mach Punch, that's fine. Because I get a free Flame Orb proc. I expect Expanding Force to come out, so Marshall does not want to take that. So I switch him back and go out into Uxie, who will eat up the expected incoming Expanding Force. Take a little Stealth Rocks, and yep, he goes for Expanding Force, which does more than I thought, but then I realized it was a crit, so it did like 40 damage or something like that, so it would have only done like 20. So he goes for Shadow Ball, which we don't mind. Okay, that did more than I thought it would. And we get, again, like I said, the third Trick Room off. So yeah, this is the most number of times I've been able to use Trick Room in a single battle, because usually my Trick Room user ends up dying. So yeah, we use Psychic, and Indeedee lives on 1 HP. So Uxie, finally, will go down to Shadow Ball. This is also the longest Uxie has ever made it into a battle. We're at like 15 minutes.
Uxie usually dies very quickly because it's my lead off, so usually I just sack it off with Memento. So we send out Flora to, once again, destroy the terrain and finally knock out Indeedee. So yep, we get the Steel Roller off, Indeedee goes down. Magearna gets the Soul Heart boost, and the terrain disappears. So now he no longer can stop any of our priority moves, which we have a few. Okay, I have like 2. Mach Punch, and then I have Sucker Punch on Dragapult. So he goes out into Crobat, who will die. So +1 Floor Cannon. So yep. We hit the Floor Cannon, Crobat goes down. We drop down to -1 special attack, and then with the Soul Heart, we go back up to neutral. Leaving Magearna, Dragapult, and Conkeldurr versus Zeraora, a very hurt Zeraora, and Darmanitan. So he goes out with Darmanitan. So I go for Flare Cannon. That's 3 Flare Cannons in this battle that I've hit. Do insane damage to Darmanitan. And then Flora goes down to Darmanitan's Earthquake. But it's at this point that the battle's over. Because, like I said before, Conkeldurr has Mach Punch. And he has no way of stopping priority moves. So this is a battle we really needed to win, because we're still possibly on track to make 10th place. We're 2-4 after this battle. Along with him, he's going to be sitting at a -2 differential. We'll be sitting at a +1 differential. And next week we have Ali and the Mighty Psyducks, who just this week lost to Katie and the Denver Ninetales. So like I said, we take out Darmanitan with Mach Punch, leaving, again, a very hurt Zeraora to be felled by Conkeldurr's Mach Punch. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.